100. 0. Oh, yes!
Do we need to
Intelligent
mention
security
all of that
system.
in this script? Can you WhatsApp me the script for ISS?
ISS.
Intelligent Software Systems.
Don't worry, Alan. Intelligence.
Huh?
Intelligent security system.
Oh, we're live? Hey, what's up, fellas? Yeah, we're live, by the way. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Is he trolling us?
No, we see the screen. We're on
Yeah.
the screen.
It's like he's putting us live so we can look bad.
Okay, let's start. Welcome back. Ah, okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to announce the beginning of probably the biggest event in the history of MENA region, in the Hearthstone history of MENA region. A direct qualifier to Masters tournament, first that's ever been here. My name is Michael, and this is my co-caster Turkey, and we're happy to begin.
We're happy to begin, and I would like to shout out our sponsor, Weezo. If you're a gamer, of course, you know Weezo, like the platform that makes you earn and actually materialistic stuff for your hard skill in games. And our ISS, Intelligent Security System, we really appreciate the sponsorship of them. Now tell me, since this is the beginning of Hearthstone here in the MENA region, this is the first tournament ever at this. This is a huge, for the MENA region.
Yeah.
This is, you know how many Hearthstone players are here? They've been waiting for this. You know how many people are excited to participate? We have 200 plus players.
200. Actually, we had around 380 players registered, but unfortunately, only 200 of them sent their confirmations and sent their decks. So the number was, but I mean, 200 is still a lot of players participating, which is great, which is amazing.
Do you know how many shamans are pissed off right now because they couldn't participate in this?
I know, not only shamans but priests. Man, with the meta update, we'll speak about this a bit later. Clap. Do you beatbox? Nice.
So yeah, back to you, Michael.
Back to me.
You know, the update took us all by surprise.
Yeah, the update was very unexpected. It rolled out just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. We still gave the players chance to include the new cards from the update into their decks, and I'm extremely excited to see those new card synergies, those new maybe decks that we never seen before. I mean, we have 200 professional players competing here for the total prize pool of $10,000 US, which makes it even more exciting.
Very exciting for every player in this game. They're gonna hunt for it for like as much as possible.
Exactly. Last tournament we were playing in a specialist format, but this tournament will be played in a Conquest Shield format, which we're gonna show you right now.
Hearthstone Esports is home to many competitive formats, each with their own unique variants and rules. Today, we're going to break down one of them, the Shield Phase Conquest format. And here's how it works. To start, both players bring 4 decks, each from a unique class. The match starts with a Shield Phase. This is where both players choose one of their own decks to protect, making it ineligible to be banned. Once the Protect phase has ended, both players will then ban one of their opponent's decks, removing it from the pool. Each player then selects which of their remaining decks they would like to play first, before beginning the first game of the series. When the first game of the series is over, the winner's deck is removed from their pool of eligible decks. Both players then select the next deck they would like to play. The loser of the first game can choose to replay with the deck they lost with, or they can choose one of their other 2 available decks. In Best of 3 conquests, the first player to 2 wins is the victor. In Best of 5 series, such as those in the semifinals or finals of major events, the first player that makes it to 3 wins takes the W. It's that easy. Shield Phase Conquest allows players to showcase their skill set across different classes, while still giving them the opportunity to play the deck they're most confident with. Now that you've got the download on Shield Phase Conquest, we wish you well on your deck building adventures.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Conquest Shield format. You ban one deck, you protect one of your decks, you have a total of 4. Basically, you saw the video, there's no need to go over it again. I hope everyone understands the format. Please be reminded that we played the group stage in a format of best of 3, and this qualifiers and in the top 64 qualifiers happening in 2 weeks. However, the final stage, the best top 8 players, all matches will be played in the best of 5 format. But that's for later. Today we have our first event. I think we have a total of 32 groups competing, each having 6 to 8 players, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. And the thing is about the group, I think people from all over the MENA region are competing about it. Some players have already played together before, so that's the exciting part about it. Like, they know each other, they know their play style, they know their decks, they know who's aggressive, who's not, who's passive, you know?
Yeah, last tournament and like in all the Hearthstone tournaments, players are able to see the decks of their opponents. I mean, there are no secrets, everyone knows everything, which brings even more professionalism into the gameplay, as you can always prepare for the decks that you're going to be playing against.
Like some people can even counterplay the counterplays.
Exactly.
You know, they expect it. They expect it early. So, you know, they calculate. There's so many things going on.
Yeah.
That's why when you see like someone is taking like too long for a decision, because he's thinking about the next 2 rounds maybe. What's going to happen? How much he's going to roll for the cards? When is he going to get it? There's so much going on. So you have to really pay attention with us on this one.
Exactly. And we're having our first match coming up soon, a match from Group 7, Vanity Lord, who was performing in our previous tournament, by the way. And if I'm not mistaken, he reached top 16. I know this player. I've spectated his game. He's going to be playing against Will Pro. We're going to jump to the match right now with some of the analytics coming up very soon.
Whoa, legendary!
Yeah, sure. My mic is fine, the sound, right? We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and here we have the mulligan of our first match. We have a warrior playing against priest, and I'm not sure if that's the best possible card selection that priest could have got in the beginning, whereas warrior, he was pretty confident here.
It seems okay, unless but you know the hunter players, you know, they're gonna be aggressive. They're gonna try to control the board.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to hit you in your face. So you need to get your knuckles up. So you need to know what to do. And as a priest, you can always do that against the hunter. You can
Yeah.
always heal yourself, and heal your minions, heal whatever. So it's all about control and strategic-wise. You know.
Absolutely
Specifically
true.
in this matchup.
A very interesting game from players from Yalla Esports, the esports community here in UAE. Yalla Mazen is playing against Yalla Saeed. Saeed is performing as priest, whereas Mazen is a warrior. And we're getting closer here to the end game of the match. And Priest doesn't have any cards left in his
He doesn't
deck.
have many options, actually. Not just cards, because he lost control over the board. He lost
Yeah.
his core card out of the spell.
Yeah,
He took a deadly shot. So I don't think he can flip the game now, is what you said.
yep.
But, you know, you never know what can happen in these games.
And in this matchup, I think it's over for Priest. He had two both board clearance, the Line Bomb and the Plague of Death, which are amazing against whenever your opponent is playing white and destroys all the minions that are there on the table. But he didn't have, and he also had Archmage Vargoth in his hands, but he had no cards dealing damage, so he wouldn't be able to set up a lethal against the warrior.
But maybe he can try to play a different comp, maybe against the hunter. If it didn't work out that well, I think
Right now, you're absolutely correct.
another deck would work perfectly.
You're absolutely correct. Since Warrior will not be, since Mazen will not be able to play Warrior anymore, as according to the rules, whenever you won the game, you cannot repeat the same deck.
Yes, yes.
I believe this deck could prove itself very efficient against the aggressive board decks, such as you said, Hunter. Would work extremely well against Hunter, would also work extremely well against Druid, was trying to put those healthy, fat minions on the board and do lethal with them.
And luckily for him, he's gonna be able to play the same deck again because he
Yeah.
lost, but you cannot play it again since you.
Yeah.
So we'll
Well,
see how that thing rolls out.
We'll need to say that in the this analytics. Like, I'll try to remember all the what is it called? The characteristics of the tournament and stuff, the requirements. If I forget something, then
I'll try to remember with you as well. Look straight. Look straight. Look to the camera.
Mm.
Oh no, look to the camera.
Yeah, I'm. There's a delay. Don't.
Okay, you need to fix your hair, John.
My hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Put the mic like this. Because now you're good. It's comfortable for you like this? Because your hair was like popping up like this, and it was showing.
Okay. What about this?
And that's still-
Oh, you mean from the back?
yeah, yeah.